my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today I'm here to share a traveler's notebook junk journal with me, and we are going to document something with some real ephemera, and I'm using the Flow paper book for food lovers today in my junk journal. So first of all, I picked out some supplies from the book, and now I'm picking out a page that I want to work on. I wasn't quite sure on what I wanted to, which page I wanted to use. At first I thought I wanted to use this back page, but then when I put my picture there that I wanted to use from the Flow book, I decided to use the front page instead, because of the composition. I also have some scraps that I am going to glue down, so I'm going to create this collage around this beautiful big image, because today I am documenting that we had some Italian takeout, and it was so cool because this Italian restaurant, local restaurant here, had this very cool receipt, and I saw it and I was like, yes, I'm going to document this in my journal. It looks so cool. So that is what this whole layout inspired. First of all, I'm going to cut down this image because I'm going to glue this over the spine, and it's better to cut it in half where the spine is, and then glue the pieces on top of each other to make sure that your spine will not, bulk up, and it will open and close properly. So that is why I cut my image a little bit shorter, and then I'm going to glue this strip on as well, because I did want to have the whole image in there. And I also had this scrap. I'm using my glue stick for this because it's pretty thin paper. This image from the Flow paper book for food lovers also had some color things on there, some colored circles of the color palette that is on this picture, and I'm going to use that as well as a collage piece. I first thought I wanted to cut it straight, but then I cut it crooked, and I was like, no, I really would like to have teared edges. So I'm going to tear this, and what I do is I'm careful with this, so I keep my thumb there where I'm going to rip, so it's not going to rip into the piece of paper that I want to use. So here is the beautiful pink receipt. Don't you love it? It is amazing. So of course it also had my home address and my telephone number on there, which I rather not share online, so I decided to stick some washi tape over there, and I'm going to put a little collage on that with the colored circles. And at first of all, I'm going to figure out a little bit what I'm going to do. So this paper also had some other color pieces, and I'm going to rip this up in tinier pieces to, decorate my page a little bit and create a collage. I had a little bit of a hard time getting into this page, but once I got into it, it was really fun. I noticed that I was very much inspired by Heba from my little journal. So if you are a watcher of Hebas, let me know in the comments down below if you can see Heba in this spread, because I definitely can. It's like, I also talked with Heba about this. It's like Heba, but then in a junk journal. If she would do junk journals. So yeah, I'm just ripping up some of these pieces, and I also decided that I want to have that receipt as a flip out, so I'm going to put that later on my page once I'm a little bit more done with decorating. I'm going to put it there with a staple. But first of all, I'm going to tear up some pieces. As all of you know, I like to create layered collages with washi tapes or little pieces of paper. It just gives a lot of dimension and a lot of fun effect without a lot of effort. I'm also going to take some more stickers from the Flow paper book for food lovers, and these are more Italian themed because, we had Italian, which was amazing. I'm also going to add the tag that says Bon Appetit, and I'm going to find some embroidery thread in my stash, a pink embroidery thread, to put in the hole of the tag. I don't like to leave these without a bit of twine. It feels unfinished, so I always add a little bit of embroidery thread or a bit of twine in these little holes, and it also creates a very fun little texture. It's just a little bit something different. So now I'm going to add some more collage pieces. I have these washi ticket strips from Aliexpress, and I've had them since a very long time. And I'm just going to cut them up, and I'm going to layer them up with my collage. It was just really fun that they had the perfect colors. I'm also going to use this one, and this one is more transparent. So I have one that is opaque, and I have this one that is transparent. I'm going to layer them up. And now I'm going to fuss around with my receipt. I also found this little piece in one of the booklets that I have, and I thought it was just a very fun news clipping. I'm going to add these Tim Holtz word stickers, and it says, it's going to say a delightful adventure. So this is the first time that I'm using the Big Chat, and I very much enjoyed that I could create my own little sentence because, well, it was a delightful adventure. We had a great weekend with friends, and then we had some dinner. It was just really, really nice, especially after, being in lockdown and not seeing each other for a while. It was nice to be able to see each other again and have some food. So now here is the part where I thought, oh, hello, Heba, you are joining me today. I'm going to stamp out good friends, good food. Because, well, that is the theme of my spread. I never thought that I would journal about food because I'm not a foodie. I don't really like food. I don't really have a lot of joy with food, so it's really fun for me that I did use this as a food spread. I'm also going to stamp out this little stamp. I don't know what it's called, but that was from an old Gossamer Blue stamp set from when I was subscribed to Gossamer Blue in 2017, and it also has this one that says yummy, and I'm going to, well, curve it with the bowl that is on the photo, which is absolutely inspired by Heba. I will leave Heba link down below in the description box for the ones that do not know her, but it's she's amazing. She's an amazing crafter, and although her style is completely different from mine, I love to get inspiration from her, and it's always very good to watch others who do not do your thing but do something else to get a new perspective on things. So I'm also going to add my date, and then I had this boo-boo that my date stamp had this, well, square pushing ink there, so I decided to grab some of the flowers from the kit, and I'm going to fussy cut them so I can cover up that little boo-boo over there. And now I'm going to stick that down with some glue stick. And yeah, I very, very much enjoyed making this spread. As you saw, I stuck down my receipt with my stapler, and now I'm going to do some journaling about this event that we had a lot of fun. And as you can see, you do not need a photo to document an event. I used a receipt, but even if you didn't have a receipt, you could still document that event even without having a photo. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you got some inspiration for your own junk journal. Thank you all so much for watching. If you had liked this video, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you'd consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Put the notification bell on all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. You can also become a patron of mine. Link for that is down below in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!